But guys, two fog racing, and that man Max Verstappen does it again. I'm looking at a church here. Salvation is of the Lord. Tell you what, man, it was the ultimate salvation the day when Max Verstappen grabbed pole position in that shit box. Did not expect it, but you know what? The car definitely improved from practice one. Practice one, it looked like it was literally one of the slowest cars on the grid. But let's talk about Q1, shall we? Where Franco Colapinto stuck it in the barrier and snookered one of my bets because I had him to beat Lance Stroll. And when you look at the fact that Lance Stroll qualified 18th and Colapinto qualified 20th, I think if Colapinto kept his nose clean, he might have beat Stroll. But I tell you what, Franco Colapinto's stock, his nose dived to oblivion, because this guy came in at Williams, did really good against Albon, came into Alpine and done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the rumours is that, well, the rumours are that Bottas is going to replace him. And I mean, could you really fault Alpine for doing that? You know, I think it's like Jack Doohan got replaced, and now Alpine are going to probably replace him, get Bottas in, and then the question is, well, what are they going to do with Bottas? You know what I mean? I just don't understand what the end game is here. They're going to offer Bottas a drive. Who knows? While the session was red flagged though, Ollie Behrman smashed straight into the wall, got his front wing changed, but that got him a 10th place grid penalty, which is unfortunate because he qualified really well. Qualified P8, but the rest of the guys out in Q1, Lawson, Bortoletto, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Colapinto, so Sauber, pretty disappointing from their perspective, but maybe they've set up for the rain. Was a bit of rain today, but nothing substantial. But there's no enough reports of rain tomorrow, I think, for a team to specifically set up for that. Moving into Q2, Ocon out, Albon out, Hadjar out, Shinoda out, and Carlos Sainz P11. Not much really happened in Q2. I mean, Ferrari left it late, and up to that point you were thinking, fuck, Ferrari are nowhere, but then they stuck in at 1-2. So you're sitting there thinking, maybe Ferrari, maybe there's actually a bit of truth to this. Then we get into Q3, and Ferrari are just nowhere, man. They stick at P5 and P6, Hamilton 5th, Leclerc 6th. I think there was a good few mistakes for both of them, especially in the final sectors each lap. Leclerc over the radio screaming like, I'm fucking shit, I'm fucking shit. And they look like they've got good race pace, but I mean, how good can your race pace do? That's the problem. Like, how good's it going to be? You're going to be able to win for 5th and 6th? I don't know with Ferrari, man. And Russell getting 4th just seems totally unexpected. He's completely driven the wheels off that car, but then then you look at it and be like, well, who really driven the wheels off the car? You got to look at Max Verstappen. To get pole position, McLaren didn't look all that good, but you know, they still are the best car. So and what's Verstappen done? Slapped it into P1. Phenomenal driving, man. And I think it sets up for an interesting race tomorrow, because Max Verstappen has pretty much set up for straight line speed. He was like half a second slower through the corners, but gained it all back down the straight. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not that can maintain in the actual race, because I'm not really convinced it can. And then also, if it rains in the actual race, what chance has Verstappen got with a straight line speed setup? No chance, because it'll be mixed conditions. But I mean, Max is still Max, but and then it's just, I mean, I think an absolute disaster, folks, would be if the McLarens get past Max, and then you've got Russell and Max, who I believe will be slower than both Ferraris, holding them up to allow the McLarens to get as far away as possible. It's a shite one. Alonso qualified 9th, but due to Antonelli's grid penalty, and Behrman will start P7, Gasly 8th, Antonelli 9th, and that is it. Your qualifying recap, folks. It was interesting to say the least. It's always good around Silverstone. Didn't really know who was going to get pole, and I mean, I know it may not seem like a surprise, but Max Verstappen getting a pole in 2025, I think is a bit of a surprise. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Leave your thoughts down below. Good race tomorrow. Hopefully there's a bit of rain
Till next time though, peace.